We think children need more toys, more gear, more stimulation. But children are already full of imagination and full of play. What they often need is less noise, less stuff. A ragdoll made from an old shirt holds more love than anything packaged in plastic because it was made with intention, with slowness, with care. Somewhere along the added responsibilities of adulting, I slowly pushed my creativity aside. Creativity used to be my identity. When introducing myself, I'd say, "Hi, I'm Casey. I love to craft and go on hikes." After years of repeating this introduction, I started to feel guilty because although those were things that I loved to do, I admittedly hadn't finished a craft project probably since I was in high school. Once I became a mother, those craft supplies got stuffed into a closet. I did crave to pull them out and do quick projects here and there, but something always seemed to get in the way, and it frustrated me every time I got interrupted. So eventually, I tried to shut out that desire for good. Once my daughter was born, that closet taunted me, and finally I had enough, so I donated most of my supplies, thinking it would be a new chapter. A new me. My new identity was mom, and that had to be enough, because it felt like nothing else could fit. After having my twins, my life was turned upside down, and I was at an all-time busy I didn't even know could exist. And yet, somewhere deep inside, a part of me cried out, "You are a creator." Staring at my 4 children, I shook my head and I said, "There is no time." And yet, the desire kept coming until it spilled over, and it wasn't an option. I had to create something. One night, after all the kids were in bed, I went down to the basement to do some laundry, and there in the corner sat a box of clothes in the donate box. I pulled out some shirts and created a doll similar to this one. The joy I felt looking at what I had created was indescribable. I felt free again. I felt like me. So I've started creating again, and I'm proudly calling myself a crafter again as well. A wonderful thing has happened. As I pull out my projects, my children rush over to see what I'm making. And of course, they want to do their own projects. So I give them projects that their little hands can do. And together, we're spending that time that we all have been craving. I've realized that I not only need to create for my happiness, but for my children's as well. I've been denying them this part of myself, my most creative, joyful, and playful self. As children, we created for the sake of creating. There was no judgment or questioning if it was worth our time, because we instinctively were drawn to create, be it drawing, coloring, building forts out of sticks or stacking rocks. Long before blinking lights and batteries, before shelves of plastic and noise, there were stories, told with hands, made with what was near. The first toy was not bought, it was made. And in the making, a child was seen, and a story was passed from one pair of hands to another. Remember, we are all creators. We don't have to wait. We can create something today. Thanks for watching.